We last talked on Letter of Intent Day, and we talked about, the fact that yours is not the easiest defensive system to grasp, but once you do and you're flying around not thinking about things, good things can happen. You've got some young guys now here in camp the last couple of days. Are you seeing some progress, especially with the youngsters?
Well, I see some progress athletically. I mean, we're probably not as big as we were a year and a half ago. Even the veterans have slimmed down and trimmed down and worked in the weight room, so they're stronger. But we have a little more quickness and speed out there than we've had in the past. The youngsters, it'll take them a while to get the scheme. The veterans have it down pretty good, but now we're throwing some more stuff at them where we can adjust defenses by formation and all that, and we didn't do any of that last year. So everybody's having a learning curve right now.
Coach, is there a comfortable factor, though, between the veterans and the young guys? Do you see the young guys, not afraid to step up and ask a question or raise their hand and maybe ask you, hey, wait a second, I'm not sure about this? You see a willingness for them to stop and say, I need to know, or I need better clarification on things?
Sure, and I think that's a tribute to the veterans. The veterans still ask questions, too, but they don't. In some places, the veterans might frown on a youngster asking a question because the meeting lasts longer. But our veterans have embraced the young guys, and I think they're still learning too. So they want those guys to ask questions because it might be a question they have too, and they're not sure on how it was going to be answered. No, I think that there's a great team spirit, and everybody wants to get better. And I think the older guys think the younger guys can help them get better and win. So I think they're working together.
On your side of the ball, is there one group that you're paying special attention to in camp this year, or is it obvious that they're all important to you?
Well, they're all important, but I think we have enough veterans up front, and I think we have enough veterans at linebacker. Where we're really hurting for experience is in the secondary. But there's some young guys that most of them we redshirted last year. There's some young guys in that group that are good athletes and can do what we're asking them to do, but they haven't played much, and it's going to be a learning experience when we start the season, but hopefully halfway through they'll be veterans.
The way the season ended last year, obviously anybody who's an Aztec fan, wasn't happy with that. As a coach, though, does it make the off season that much longer, or does it seem to roll back around that much quicker?
Well, I think we put it behind us to a point. I think it's still lingering back there, but it gives you motivation as a coach, as players, as a team to work hard in the offseason so those kind of things don't happen. I mean, if you have a lead going in the fourth quarter, it's the defense's job to keep them out of the end zone so you can win. So obviously the defensive players feel responsible for that. And I think they use it. I mean, it's a negative thing, but I think they use it as motivation for the season coming up.